How do you tell if the private equity fund sector, a multi-trillion-dollar asset class that is under little or no obligation to offer any public disclosure of its practices, is good for the planet, its investors, or its stakeholders? How do you tell if the environmental, social, and governance information this industry does volunteer to disclose is anything more than window dressing? One way to answer these questions is to look at the private equity firms' websites for what information they do choose to disclose. We take a large sample of 5,500 firms and code their websites published over a period of 20 years. We show that a doubling of ESG disclosures is associated with a 15% faster fundraise and increases the likelihood of attracting ESG-focused investors. We find evidence that PE firms improve disclosures in the year leading up to their next fundraising event, when prospective investors will be looking at their websites. But are private equity firms merely talking the talk, or are their ESG disclosures reflected in better portfolio company ESG outcomes? The answer by and large is yes. On environmental pollution, for example, we find a strong association between the extent of a PE firm's ESG website disclosures and the environmental performance of its portfolio company after investing in it. For social outcomes, we leverage a dataset on workplace safety and document that companies experience a significant drop in safety inspections following investments by PE firms with disclosures. Lastly, we assess the overall ESG risk management and find that portfolio companies experience a 14% reduction in ESG-related reputational risks after investments by PE firms with high ESG disclosures compared to companies acquired by PE firms with low ESG disclosures. By focusing on ESG disclosures, their determinants, and associated investment outcomes in the PE industry, our evidence fills a void in existing research. Our findings are economically important due to the sheer size of the PE industry's managed capital.